Let's just bring you some breaking news regarding the Newcastle midfielder Sandro Tonali, who is currently serving a 10-month ban from the Italian Football Federation due to gambling. But he's been given a 2-month suspension, suspended by an independent regulatory commission after self-declaring breaches of the FA betting rules. 50 breaches of FA Rule E8 between August and October 2023. So the ban is fully suspended for the duration of next season, meaning Tonali will be available from the end of August, the 26th of August this year. He'll be able to return to action for Newcastle. Just to read you a little bit more of Newcastle's statement. It says, provided he does not commit any further breach of the FA betting rules during the suspension period, Sandro will not serve any part of the 2-month sanction. As acknowledged by the FA in the Independent Regulatory Commission's written reasons, the level of assistance Sandro has provided by self-referring and fully cooperating with a subsequent investigation is extraordinary and unprecedented. Sandro has made full admissions as to his betting activity and did so in circumstances where there was no other evidence to support misconduct proceedings. He is continuing to follow a therapeutic plan and educational programme, the club say, with Newcastle's full support, and will continue to train with his teammates. So to confirm, is it a 2-month suspended ban for Sandro Tonali for those infringements of the FA's gambling rules?
The 4 bets he placed that involved Newcastle include an accumulator bet involving what Tonali remembers to be either against Brighton or Burnley against Newcastle on either September the 2nd or September the 30th last year. Secondly, an accumulator bet including Newcastle to beat Brentford on September the 16th last year. Thirdly, a single bet on Newcastle to beat Manchester City on September the 27th in the Carabao Cup here at St James's Park. Incidentally, a match that Newcastle won. That one a single bet. And finally, the 4th match he bet on involving Newcastle United was again an accumulator bet, including Newcastle to beat West Ham United on October the 8th last year. So, Nick, you remember that Sandro Tonali is already serving a 10-month ban handed down to him by the Italian FA. He's more than halfway through that now, but the FA, the English FA, have been looking into this for a number of weeks now after Sandro Tonali came forward with his admissions. And essentially, those are his admissions, those are the matches that he remembers placing bets on.
So what factors did they take into account in coming to their decisions?
Yeah, I mean, look, it's been very open, the transparency from the English FA, and that follows suit from what has happened with Sandro Tonali as well. They say he's been very open, he's been honest, he's been transparent, and they say that without Sandro Tonali essentially self-referring himself, there was no case against Sandro Tonali. He essentially brought the case to the English FA. They say that the assistance that the player has provided to the governing body, they say is extraordinary, they say it's unprecedented, and in many aspects they say it should be given the maximum possible weight and credit by the Commission. And I think that's why he's been given a 2-month suspended punishment, Nick, rather than anything more severe than that. They also say in the written reasons that the majority of cases prosecuted by the FA involving a betting operator notifying the FA of a potential breach, and then the FA conducting their own investigation and looking into it. But they say here this has not been the case. They say Tonali self-reported the breaches at the earliest possible opportunity, which was on the 20th of October last year, when of course he was banned by the Italian FA. And his voluntary disclosure of all the key evidence helped him out. They say that without his proactive assistance in the matter, the FA, as I said a moment ago, would have no case, and that Tonali, these bets would not have come to light. So he is essentially self-referred himself.